Hey guys, this is Miss Chirillo, and today I'm going to teach you how to sew a very simple straight stitch on a piece of felt. So make sure your machine is ready to go and that it is threaded properly. You want to make sure that your thread is coming across following the solid diagram. Make sure that it is not coming around this circle, but instead coming straight down. Make sure that it's looped up on that metal hook hiding inside the machine, and that it came down by the number 5. If you need help doing that, there's a different video that you can watch. You want to also make sure that your needle is threaded, which is in a different video as well. You want to confirm that your thread, instead of just kind of dangling off to the side like this, you want to make sure that you tuck it into the presser foot, which this is called a presser foot, and you want to kind of pull it back. So the thread should be coming down to the hole that the needle is on top of, and tuck it back to the back of the machine. You also want to confirm that your bobbin is loaded correctly. Again, follow this diagram and watch the other video to ensure that you did that right. Key things there are make sure the thread came up and over, and that when you put it in the machine, it looped successfully around that little metal divot and kind of came around and then looped around here. All right, so our machine is ready. What we need to do now is get our felt. There we go. All right, so what we're gonna do is take our felt and slide it under our presser foot. You want to line up the edge, the back edge of your felt underneath your needle. And then you want to line up the edge of your felt with the edge of the presser foot over here. So the back edge is underneath the needle, the side edge is next to the presser foot. That'll help be a guide to make sure we sew a straight line. Next, what you need to do is lower the presser foot onto the fabric by moving that white lever I just did. To raise the presser foot, you pull it up. To lower the presser foot, you push it down. So this is ready to begin. I suggest using this wheel right here, turn it clockwise, and go ahead and lower your needle into the fabric. All right, that way it doesn't start sliding somewhere. And you can kind of pull your thread taut so it's ready to go. All right, so now make sure to locate your pedal, which is underneath on the floor. Make sure that your foot can reach it comfortably, because we're about to need that to begin sewing. All right, so I'm pulling myself close to the table. I'm gently putting my foot on the pedal, but not pressing it down. I'm confirming that everything here is set up and ready to begin. And what I'm going to do is just slowly, and I can't emphasize this, can't emphasize this enough, slowly push your foot down on the pedal. I would also be holding your fabric or your felt with your other hand to stabilize it. So I'm gonna slowly push my foot on the pedal, and I'm gonna stitch, 3 or 4 stitches. Okay, you wanna stop there because we have to do what's called locking in our stitch. To do that, you're going to have to pull down this lever right here. Keep holding it down. Put your other hand on the fabric and slowly press your pedal again. All right, what we just did is we back stitched over our first stitch. So again, at the beginning, we stitched coming down. When we held this lever and pressed the foot pedal again, we stitched back over what we already did. And that locks it in place so that it doesn't unravel later. What you do now is hold down your fabric, make sure everything hasn't changed, and slowly press your pedal with your foot again, and we're gonna stitch all the way down to almost the very end of our felt. So I stopped right before the very end because now we have to lock in our stitch at this end. So again, we're going to hold down this lever. So you're gonna push it, still hold it down. I'm still holding it down. I'm gonna hold my fabric with my other hand. I'm still holding down that big lever, and I'm gonna put my foot on the pedal. And now I've locked in my stitch. Now you need to raise the presser foot, which I showed you how to do. Kind of reach back in here, and you'll feel that white lever. Lift it up. Make sure your needle is out of the fabric by turning this knob right here. So to raise and lower the needle, you just kind of lift it up. So you want it all the way up and out. You're then going to bring your fabric over to the side. Oops. And then you are going to bring it up and around our thread cutter and just kind of pull it tight. We now have sewn a very basic, simple stitch. And you can see where we went over and locked in our stitches at the beginning and the end here. That's the back side. This is the front side. And that's how you sew a basic stitch. This is gonna be what we use for a lot of projects this year. If yours looks kind of crazy, then just try it again. Cut this off and just watch this video over and try it again. For me to make it that straight and that perfect, it took a lot of practice. So don't feel discouraged if yours is going all over the place. Just cut it off, start the video over, and try again. Good luck. You'll get the hang of it. Bye.